Does it not feel good to finally win a game? Or should I say, does it feel good to finally win a game? The Washington football team defeats the Dallas Cowboys in dominant fashion, 25-3. Cal Allen 15 for 25, 194 yards and 2 touchdowns, no turnovers on the day. Antonio Gibson, 20 rushes, 128 yards for a touchdown. And Terry McLaurin, 7 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown. Should be 2. But hey, man, let's go, baby. All that trash talking they were saying throughout the week, how we were going to lose this and that. You know, both teams were bad. But, of course, the trash talk was never going to stop. So, of course, that's what they said. They were doing all this rapping and talking. And they come out here playing like this. Let's go, man. We take all of the momentum into the bye week. And, hey, I don't care what no one says. I said this even exactly right when we lost to the Giants. I said the next time we play them, we are going to humiliate them, and I stand on that. I stand on that. We're going to humiliate we already humiliated the Dallas Cowboys. But we're going to humiliate the New York Giants, and we're going to take sole possession of first place when that time comes. But right now, let's get into this game. So we started off the game clicking on all cylinders. The first 3 possessions of the game were solid. You know, the first possession of the game, we had a great we drove right down the field on them. Basically, drove right down the field on them. We went for it on 4th down. I like the play call. 4th and goal. You go for it, you're on the 1. I like it. We didn't get it. Okay, cool. We didn't get it. You know that I like the play call. QB sneak, you can't get an inch, and you telling me you can't get an inch. Okay, cool. I like the play call. 4th and inches, you go for it, or 4th and goal, you're literally needing an inch. You go for it. I like the play call. They just made a better play than us. Honestly, they just made a better play. And then they get out of there, and Landon Collins comes around and make a strip sack safety, baby. Let's go. So that's how the game starts. And then after that, we literally just dominated them from start to finish. Cole Holcomb, you deserve this game ball. Let me see you right here. This is your game ball, Cole Holcomb. You get the game ball for Cole Holcomb, man. Let's see who else deserves a game ball. Antonio Gibson, you deserve a game ball. Kyle Allen, you deserve a game ball. Everyone deserves a game ball, man. Kyle Allen had a solid game. It was kind of like an Alex Smith game, but outside of that one deep ball to Terry McLaurin that we're going to get to a little bit later in the game, he had like an Alex Smith game. 2 touchdowns, almost 20 yards, and no turnovers. That's kind of like an Alex Smith game, you know what I'm saying? So, let's just get into this defense. I knew his defense was going to have finally a game. They had 6 sacks on the day. Cole Holcomb, man, he is so good. How much did we miss Cole Holcomb? Man? He has made a difference since coming back from injury, man. He made a couple good plays on special teams, too. So, how much of a difference did Cole Holcomb make? Like I said in the stream, if you guys weren't there, Cole Holcomb and Kevin Pierre-Louis are the only 2 linebackers that I would re-sign this offseason. Did I say Cole Holcomb? No, I didn't mean Cole Holcomb. I meant to just say Kevin Pierre-Louis because Cole Holcomb is still a rookie. I don't know what my mind was saying. But, nevertheless, John Bostic. Let's talk about John Bostic. I'm letting him go, and not even for that play. But I was just going to let him go regardless. John Bostic, well short of the sticks was Andy Dalton. And John Bostic comes in flying in head first, and he gets ejected. Yeah, I understand he's a Washington football player, but that was the absolute right call. There was no reason for him to do that, and he took matters into his own hands, and he did it. It was the absolute right call to get ejected. Now, if this game was close, he really would have cost us the game, but luckily it was a blowout, and the Dallas Cowboys didn't get anything going all day. We held the Dallas Cowboys to only, I believe, 3 catches to their receivers. Amari Cooper was the only one to have a catch that was a wide receiver throughout that day. They were not completing nothing on us. I think they only had 3 receptions with the receivers, if I'm correct. And I believe they had probably 2 or maybe 3 passes to their tight end, Dalton Schultz. They weren't able to get into a groove. Ezekiel Elliott wasn't able to get into a groove. We were just shutting them down. Andy Dalton was under pressure all game. Then Ben DiNucci came in the game. He was under pressure. Ryan Kerrigan got a sack. You know what I'm saying? It was just an all-around good performance. This is what we needed headed into the bye weekend. We're now in the race for this NFC East. Now, we got to get healthy. Let's just talk about it. Let's take the elephant out of the room. Landon Collins got hurt. It doesn't look too good. He got carted off. I'm hoping he's okay, but it doesn't look too good. Morgan Moses, he got shaken up, but he stayed in, and he got taken out at the last minute. But I think he's fine. It's going to be a groin injury, and I'm glad it happened now rather than a couple weeks ago to where we needed him. But now we have a bye week where he can have, get healthy. 2 weeks to get healthy. So, with that being said, Dustin Hopkins got to go. He was 3 for 4 on his kicks today. 3 PATs and 1 field goal he missed. He gotta go. He gotta go. I would keep him only because it's no other kicker in the league really that we can get at this point. But after the season, he has to go. Dustin Hopkins is so horrible. Man, and is there anything else that we have to talk about, really? Outside of that, honestly, me personally, the score should have been 30-something to 0. Because outside of that long kick return that they got from Tony Pollard, they really didn't sustain no type of offense. You know what I'm saying? So, they really didn't do anything to us, honestly. Let's just be real. And I think I covered everything. Terry McLaurin had a dominant day. They weren't able to check Terry McLaurin. Trayvon Diggs tried to get up in his face and fight with him. And then the very next play, Terry McLaurin smokes him for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin could have had 2 touchdowns, but he was very well short of the goal line. And that led to us going forward on 4th and goal because he was short of the goal line. He should have 2. I'm going to give him 2 just because I love when Terry McLaurin scores because it seems like it's so freaking rare. But Terry McLaurin had a dominant day. Logan Thomas, man, that 6'6" frame. I know a lot of people like to say he isn't a true tight end 1, but he is really making a case for himself. And if we were to get a quarterback in free agency or even stick with Kyle Allen, I would probably draft Kyle Pitts in the first round. And that dominant duo could be so deadly, going into 2021. Now, I think that's everything. We got 6 sacks. The offense plays solid. Antonio Gibson, man, had a day, had a touchdown. Peyton Barber had a couple of carries. J.D. McKissick was a matchup nightmare, of course, as he is always with linebackers. And I really believe that I carried everything or talked about everything. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, let's enjoy this win, man. Let's take this momentum into the bye week. Everyone needs to get healthy. Take this time up to clear your minds because when we go back, it's go time. So, as always, it's me, boy Juan Gotti, man. I'm so happy we beat Dallas. Dallas, man, before I even get out of here, Dallas, they are in I don't know what they are in, man. Mike McCarthy is not it. Players are, ratting on each other. I don't care how true they say that story isn't. Of course, they're not going to come out and say it's not true, but it's true. It has some truth to it. Now, before I get out of here, Mike McCarthy, he isn't it. But you have to blame this on Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, he is just, Dallas fans, he is the reason why you guys have been in a slump for 26 years. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say Dan Snyder is for us, which is true. But Jerry Jones has literally ruined the Dallas Cowboys, man. So, I feel bad for Dallas fans, man. Honestly, I don't. I hate you guys with a passion. So, with that being said, it's me, boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe, help to watch the football.